you got it! Barnett from Bruins!
Noel, he's looking for Doobie in the end zone. Touchdown!
Rebound, and it goes in! It's a score for the Pioneers! Carter for three, got it!
Welcome back to another week of the Pioneer Sports Report. I'm Julia Kennedy alongside Lou Ketrick, and we're doing a special episode for you this week since we have the big game and the big matchup happening in the desert with the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. And really the internet seems pretty torn over who's going to win. What are your predictions?
I'm just here so I don't get fined. No, okay, let's really break down this game. High-powered New England offense led by Tom Brady gets the fourth Super Bowl, might be the greatest of all time, against that Legion of Boom secondary with Richard Sherman and Cam Chancellor. It's going to be a fun matchup, Julia. I'm really excited for it. What it comes down to in this game, for me, is whose style prevails the most. New England, they get the ball out quick. They have a precision passing game that they have that works to perfection. So it's going to be really interesting to see whose style prevails. With Seattle, they like to run the ball. They play tough defense. For me, it's going to be, can New England run the ball? When they run the ball, they are very tough to beat. It sets up a lot of their offense. And Seattle, in their losses, whether it's Dallas, Kansas City, San Diego, those teams have had success running the ball against them. That's what I look for to prevail.
Oh, definitely. And you can't take two more different quarterbacks. Tom Brady, seasoned, out there forever. When you think of an icon in football, you think of Tom Brady. Not just because he also lives a life off the field with that model wife, but like you said, he is just an incredible player when he gets out there and one of the biggest quarterbacks to beat. Russell Wilson, young, getting out there, has a completely different type of game that he likes to play with running, and so does the rest of their team. And really one of the biggest things is also going to be how many 12s are going to be out there in the desert. Arizona is closer to Washington, and I think them having a big group of 12s out there could be a huge influence for who's going to win this game. With teams that are this good, they're really both going to be looking at how to expose each other's weaknesses.
And that's really what it comes down to. Whose weakness is going to be exposed the most, like you said. And when I look at Seattle, in a couple of their losses this year, how good their defense is vertically, Sherman and Maxwell are going to pick off or knock away anything that comes near. But over the middle, you have a good tight end that runs that. Greg Olsen exposed them in the first round of the playoffs. Also, Richard Rodgers got wide open on a lot of third and longs for first down conversions in that NFC Championship game 2 weeks ago. And then some of their losses, Jason Witten of the Cowboys, Antonio Gates of the Chargers, and even Travis Kelce of the Chiefs, all got action over the middle where Seattle's defense is a little bit vulnerable.
Oh, for sure. And then when you're looking at the Patriots, their biggest weaknesses are going to be if they don't run the ball. Against a team like the Seahawks, where their biggest strength is running the ball, they're going to have to match that and try to beat them in it, because that's really where the defense can struggle a little bit. Also, Russell Wilson is kind of playing the game that he was playing last week, 4 interceptions with the Packers. The Patriots are going to get a pretty big break, and they're going to need to hold on to that. If not, they're a fourth quarter team, the Seahawks are, and they're going to come back time and time again. Pete Carroll has said, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And so in the end, it's going to be who finishes the game as victorious, not necessarily who's winning in the first quarter.
Well, we're going to finish this up here by giving you our own little interpretation of what's going to happen for the big game. Julia, I take it easy on you, little girl. I don't talk too much smack. I let you do the talking, but you know what?
Sure.
I'm pretty confident, and not to be Kermit the Frog here or anything, but the Patriots, they're going to roll the Seahawks. It's going to be a good game, but I am very confident that Tom Brady gets ring number 4, and New England has the parade in a few days up in Boston. So I'm picking the Patriots to win, and let's make a little wager on this.
Let's.
If the Patriots win, I get to dress you up in my favorite football player of all time, Timothy Richard Tebow. You'll be decked out in Tebow gear. What do you got for me, girl?
All right, if I win, well, if my Seahawks win, then you will come completely decked out in Russell Wilson gear. And best believe I'm going to be looking for a wig for you to wear so you can get that sweet perm-like hair that he has and really be completely decked out in all the Wilson gear you can find.
Let's go. Let's go, Pats. Boo to the Seahawks.
Let's go,
I'm
Hawks.
getting this dub, everyone. We'll see you next time with her decked out in Tebow gear. For the Pioneer Sports Report, for Julia Kennedy, I'm Lou Ketrick. See you next time. Have a good night, everyone.